Hi, Mr. Devlin here, and let's get something straight before I start this video. I think that everyone who buys a Battlefield game should get all the maps, regardless if you buy premium or not. So we've got that out of the way. Let's get on with the video. All to do with the premium pass, and was it worth it? And what are my thoughts on the game as it's now coming to the end of its life? Not in any means that the game is dead, it's just that the last DLC is dropped. So we might not expect any more DLC. We might get one or two things, you never know. You know what DICE are like. They like to give the community a little bit more. So when I say it's the end of its lifespan, I don't mean the game is dead. I just mean that the last DLC or official DLC has dropped. I know there'll be people out there that are not going to be happy about one or two things I say about the Premium Pass, but we had the Premium Pass and that's all we had, so that's what I'm going to talk about. For everyone who bought the Premium Pass, what did we actually get without buying individual DLCs? Well, we got They Shall Not Pass, In the Name of the Tsar, Turning Tides and Apocalypse. So what did I pay for the Premium Pass? Well, in UK pounds, I paid £39.99. Was it worth it? Did I think £39.99 was a decent price for the DLCs? Well, let's investigate and see what we actually got for the money we paid for the Premium Pass. Okay, so we got 14 superior battle packs, whoopee-doo, we got new multiplayer maps, and we got a plethora of new weapons. The first DLC we got is They Shall Not Pass. The French army joins the fight to defend their homeland. Close quarter fights and huge tank battles on the Western Front await. The maps we received were Verdun Heights, Fort de Vaux, one of my favourites, Soissons, Rapture, or even Rupture, Nivelle Nights, and that's available to all players, that night map everyone got, and Prix de Tahor is now again available to all players. We also received some new classes and weapons. Pilot, a Steel Behemoth, Assault Tank Gun, Trench Raider Elite class, and the new stationary weapons. The next DLC we received, In the Name of the Tsar. Enter the war's biggest front with the Russian army and fight the bitter cold on 6 new maps, which include Lutko Pass, Albion, Tsaritsyn, Volga River, Brusilov Keep, and Galicia. The new classes and weapons, we got the Mosin Nagant M91, heavy armoured car, coastal gun, and we got the Hussars when they introduced the fact that we could play and ride on horses with big fuck-off spears. The next DLC was Turning Tides, participate in the amphibious warfare of World War I and engage in Daredevil Zeebrugge Raid, the Gallipoli Offensive, and much, much more. The new maps were Cape Helles, or Helles, Archibaba, Heligoland Bight, and Zeebrugge. And the new elite classes and weapons were the Infiltrator Elite class, the British Royal Marines, the L-class Destroyer, and the M1917 Trench Carbine. And the last DLC that's just recently dropped, Apocalypse. Go over the top in the most infamous battles of World War I, conquer bitterly contested ground with brutal tools and unique weapons. And the new maps were Passchendaele, Caporetto, River Somme, Razor's Edge, London's Calling. But in all fairness, 2 of those are just air assault only, which doesn't really interest me, as I'm usually an infantry player. But the 2 maps are there. The new vehicles and weapons that we received include the Meat Cleaver, the RSC SMG, the AA Rocket Gun, the Hansa Brandenburg, and the Revolver Mark 6. So all in all, if I've been adding up correctly, we've been given 21 extra maps within the Premium Pass. So all in all, what does that work out for the money we paid? So £39.99 divided by 21 just for the maps alone comes to less than £2 per map. You're telling me that's bad? I'm sorry, that's not bad at all. And don't forget, that doesn't include the new weapons, the new vehicles, the new game modes, and everything else that was included in the Premium Pass. So the bottom line is am I happy with what I actually paid for the Premium Pass of £39.99 UK pounds? Yes, I am. definitely. For what we actually received by the end of the last DLC, yeah, I'm very happy with it. Would I like to pay less? Of course I'd like to pay less. If people were allowed to pay less for the premium pass, I do think DICE/EA would sell a lot more packages. Do I stand by the fact that regardless if you buy the premium pass, you should get all maps? Everyone should get all maps? Yes, I will stand by that. How they could do that, I don't know, because we've seen the problems that they had with Battlefront 2, with the loot box debacle. You know, you've seen where that went. It was an absolute shitstorm. So how they would make money to support the game over, like this one will be 2-year cycle, I have no idea. So for me, to be honest, I'm going to say this, the premium pass is the best way to do it. I don't want loot boxes. I actually don't want a premium pass, but I do understand that companies such as DICE and EA do need to make money over and above what people would pay for the vanilla game. So for me, yes, it would have to be, in the end, the premium pass. Am I actually happy with the game itself and the way it progressed over the last 16, 17 months, however long it's been out, October 2016? Well, I'm overly happy. I think it's an absolute brilliant game. People said that it was too casual. I actually found it harder than Battlefield 4, to be honest, and I still play Battlefield 4 a lot. I actually found Battlefield 1 more challenging. So what did people get who didn't buy the premium pass? What other things did DICE give other people that didn't purchase the pass to make it a little bit more easier for them to experience the game as they would have if they had actually purchased the premium pass? Well, they got this. They got premium trials. Premium trials lets those who don't own the Battlefield 1 premium pass experience maps and content that they normally can't access. This is basically giving you a look in to see what you're actually missing, what other people who have the premium pass are experiencing. And DICE/EA didn't have to do this, but they did, and they've done it quite often. They also got premium friends. When premium friends is active, players can squad up with premium pass owners to access maps they don't or can't usually play on. So this is giving you the option, if one of your friends has actually bought the premium pass, there are times that DICE will put onto the game the ability to play the maps if one of your friends has actually got the premium pass. Again, another thing they didn't have to do. So overall, I'm very happy with the game that I actually purchased. And when the new Battlefield comes out, World War II, we should have had 2 years of gameplay. And you're not telling me the money that we paid for this game is not worth 2 years of a game with content such as what has been in Battlefield 1. Even with the premium pass that cost me another £40, I am very, very happy. For 2 years gameplay, I am over the moon. And there's not many games out there. I mean, you get your Grand Theft Auto 5 that's been out for coming up to 5 years. And yes, there is exceptions like that. But you'll never find a Call of Duty game, as they bring one out every year, that will last 2 years the way Battlefield has and get supported the way Battlefield 1 has been supported. I'm very happy with the game. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, press the bell icon, tick it so you get notifications of when we're posting new videos. And this is Mr. Devlin, out.